Viewer discretion is advised.
Ooh, I don't know how I saved it. Jesus, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to NASCAR 14, where we have entered the chase. And what you're seeing here is the chase grid, and all that follows. So it looks like we've got Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Denny Hamlin, Clint Boyer, Greg Biffle, Marcos Ambrose, AJ Allmendinger, Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Carl Edwards, myself, Kurt Busch, and Joey Logano. The person I chose for the final, the 16th, was Joey Logano, and the reason is because he has been consistently in the front pretty much every single time. How I got this list is just I simply just went through all my videos and watched the end of every one of them and saw who won. And how the chase works is if you win a race in the season, you are in the chase. It's how it works. So with 16, we had 15 winners, myself included. And Joey Logano was just constantly up there in the front. So I figured I'd throw him in there as the 16th. It's not 100% how NASCAR does it, but that's just how I do it. So here's the chase grid. This is what happens. We have 16 of us here in the Challenger round, and that's for Chicagoland, New Hampshire, and Dover. When we move to Kansas, Charlotte, and Talladega, we'll be in the contender, top 12. And then we move to Eliminator 8, Martinsville, Texas, Phoenix. And then the final 4 battle in Homestead, Miami for 1 Sprint Cup champion. So what happens in Challenger 16 here? If I were to win the race today, then I would automatically be moved to the top there for the contender 12. So if you win, you're in. That's how it works. So that's just pretty much how this whole thing works. I wanted to show it to you guys. So let's head over to the garage and get underway. All right, with all that said, welcome back to the garage. As you can see, we are in our chase scheme. You can't really just change the roof number to yellow like NASCAR does. So instead, I had to make it all yellow. And then the code 0 red in the back kind of didn't make sense. So I kept the rear fin and I kept the spoiler red, as you know, that's how it used to be. But everything else is, we got the yellow splitter and everything else. So we are pretty much looking like we're in the chase, because we are. So we're gonna get out here and qualifying. While I'm doing the chase, I will be adding the qualifying in every time, because the qualifying is pretty darn tough. I've got the AI set at 75%, and that may not sound like much, but let me tell you, these guys are tough. They're not too easy to beat. If you make the smallest mistake, they will capitalize on it. So let's get out there and see where we end up today with qualifying. It's 3 rounds, so let's go. Alrighty, as you can see down here, hello. I am doing face cam on the chase races, so you'll get to see my reactions to everything that happens. Strong points. I'm good at Chicago. I'm good here. I love this track. It's a lot of fun. And what's really interesting is that today, whenever I launched NASCAR, a new update came out. And let me tell you, I think that maybe it was the final patch release with the AI and everything, because the AI here is actually pretty darn good. I'm really pleased with it, actually. So let's get up here. Nice warm-up lap. Let's just try to put down a nice lap. And we can't screw up, because these guys they're coming for us. Essentially, they are going to be coming after us. A little loose, not too bad, though. So yeah, with the track bar, I have that set at like 7.5. If you're using the Delta Force Racing setup for Chicagoland, I did everything that it had. The only difference I changed was the steering lock. I moved it down to 18. And with that, what it does is it's really helped us stop being aero loose. And what I've said in the past about being aero loose is it just seems like the car dances around in the nose, especially when you let out of the gas and when you get back into it. That has completely eliminated it. What that means is that when I'm side by side with a car in a turn, in dirty air, in traffic, the car doesn't want to suck around so much into them, but I can drive it a lot better in traffic and keep from hitting their fenders, which we had a real problem with in the beginning of the season. So that's really changed. The track bar was really high. It was like set like 9 or something like that. I had to drop down to 7.5. I like a little bit more of a tighter car setup than most people that like a loose setup.
Inside's clear.
But I don't like, the car is still a tad loose, but it's drivable. Like it's a good loose. It's not bad. So get around. Mr. Allmendinger, he's in the chase. So good for him. And you know what's crazy is, just like in real life, he won that race at Watkins Glen, and I think most of you guys probably know that by now. Yeah, he won at Watkins Glen. It was his first Sprint Cup race. And what's interesting is when I went back and watched these races, and I had to build the chase grid, it was at Watkins Glen. Marcos Ambrose was in the lead to the very last lap, and then AJ Allmendinger came out and he won it in my season. It happened just like it did in real life. That's crazy. Marcos Ambrose was second, and Allmendinger was there in first.
Almost up, pal. Better make sure you're happy with your setup.
Very happy with the setup. Look at us, we're fast. But look at that. Casey Kane, very 800ths of a second. Like, come on. They're fast. These guys aren't messing around. Oops, sorry, Marcos. We've got to be on our game today. I'll tell you that right now. This is a chase race. I like a challenge, so that's why I put these guys at 75%. Now you're saying, hey, there's 75%. That's nothing.
Front's heading to the pit.
Well, I drive with a wheel. I drive with clutch. I drive, well, not only just a clutch, but an H shifter. So H pattern shifter. So when I do my restarts or my starts of the race, I'm using the clutch and I'm shifting manually. So
One inside.
not as fast as like a controller, but nonetheless, we are quick. And look at how close Biffle and Kane ran an exact same time. And Keselowski there with 10.
One outside.
Ooh, with a 10 there. So these guys are close. But I think that when we got out here and we ran that really decent lap, it helped us. So now we just want to kind of stay out of trouble and just get through the elimination round here. So we go to the next. Yep, 3 wide in the middle. Now, see what I'm talking about? Now in traffic, I can control the car. Before, it would have been dancing all over the place, and we would have been hitting them and all that. So that's what I'm talking about. The steering lock has really helped. So if you have a wheel and you were fighting that exact issue that I was, my God, we were loose coming off before. The same issue I was, just drop your steering lock down. Keep your sensitivity, wheel sensitivity around the 40s or so, or maybe even 50, depending on how you like the car to feel. But adjust the steering lock. The lower you go, the tighter it's gonna have the setup. So that's my advice to you, because I was trying to figure out why some of these car setups were good and some weren't, and it all came down to the change of steering lock, which is driver preference. Alrighty, we qualify for the next round. So we have 3 rounds. This was the longest round. The next ones are going to be really short, but we still want to get out there and we want to run a good lap. We don't want to screw around. We want a short shift because the car is going to be really loose down here on the bottom of the apron. And especially today, we have to be on top of our game with pit stops. We can't screw up. We're in the chase. It's just, you can't make stupid rookie mistakes like speeding to the pits and missing the commitment line and all that like I've done in the past. I think now we're starting to get more acquainted with doing pit stops, that it's going to be a lot more enjoyable. I don't know about enjoyable, but I think I should be better at them now, more so than I have been in the past. So we're going to drive the hell out of this car right now to try to get a good lap. But one thing that I have been doing is I have found a great race line. Like, my qualifying line is not the same as my race line.
Better make sure you're happy with your setup.
My race line is good for conserving. And at 20%, I believe we're going to be pretty much spent right around 25 laps. It's going to be like a 53 lap race. And we're going to be right around 25, 27 max laps on fuel. So we have to conserve our tires so we don't blow a tire, number one. But number two, that affects the handling quite a bit. Man, we really destroyed Gordon there, but we're getting held up in traffic now with Kevin Harvick. And we're going down low. And so on and so forth. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm talking about, is worrying about that. So what does that mean?
Coming low.
That means we actually have to conserve our fuel, and we actually have to conserve our tires. We're not used to having to do that so much, but
Car up top.
with the way I have these guys set up at 75%,
Car outside you.
they're tough. Like right now, I'm at full power. I mean, we're giving it everything we've got right now, and we're at full power. Oh, Trevor Bain just beat me because he was in that draft. All right, well, we're gonna have to pull a better one than him. Come on, baby. Got 41 seconds to do it. Need a faster lap than Trevor Bain. Let's do this, baby.
Car high.
Oh, man, what are you coming down on me for? Get out of here.
One up top.
This is the thing about these eliminator rounds of qualifying.
Keep it low.
You can't screw around. Did we get it?
Outside.
No, we didn't.
Clear on the outside.
He was 200th of a second
Up
faster
top.
than us.
Clear up top.
Ooh, shit.
Outside.
Yep, I know. All right, so as you can see, like, I can handle traffic a hell of a lot better than I could in the past, and that's really helped us. That's what helped us get our win at Atlanta.
Session's
And
over,
we were
buddy. Finish up this lap. We'll call it a day.
and we were just good. We were good at Richmond, and it's all to do with that. So session's over. We qualify for the next round. Trevor Bain didn't get the pole yet, but that's interesting that Trevor Bain, he's not even in the chase, and he's up there in front.
Coming on the high side.
All right, we need a good
Car
lap
outside.
here.
At your door. Stay on the bottom.
Okay, let him go.
Car approaching high.
Yeah, let him go.
Clear on the outside.
Clint Boyer. Not worth wrecking us, right? Well, one would think that at least. But while we're in the last round, I do want to talk about the inside view thing. There's been a couple complaints about it. I use the inside view. You have to realize I'm a sim racer from iRacing, and I'm just a simulation kind of guy. And the point of view I get, like right here through this windshield, looking at that car in front of me, is way better than what I get on a roof cam. A camera on the roof is just you're too high up. You can't really judge how far you are from that car. It's good as the inside. Well, from my standpoint, you can't. So I'm door draft him a little bit, try to get a little bit of
Clear on the
speed,
high side.
get back in the gas a little earlier, and drive the wheels off this thing around this turn. And I wanted to be on the bottom there a little bit more than I was, but we'll try to pick up a fast lap here. There we go. That's what we need. We were way faster than Boyer. I'm gonna brake a little bit there. All right. Gotta go easy on our tires.
Inside's clear.
All right, all clear. Moving up. Back to our line again. So I love this track. I mean, it's just a lot of fun, especially when you have a good car setup and it makes sense. I was really battling in practice, having to deal with the track bar and trying to figure out where it was, where I needed it at, because the track bar has been, my God, it's been the cause of a lot of spins and everything else here. And just having a loose car, especially through turn 3 and 4, it's the tighter part of it. These are a lot tighter turns. You want to have a pretty good track bar setting so you don't have to deal with that. Especially with the steering lock that I have set at. Makes that a little bit of a difference. Come on, baby. Just hold this pole off. Hold the pole. We got to be good on our starts. Now, I've been practicing on my restarts, so I have gotten better at those. I think I have at least. All right, a little bit out there. But yeah, am I a little nervous today? Yes, I am, because this is a chase race. I don't want to make any mistakes. I want to conserve the car correctly so we can save fuel. But number 2, tires, as you can see down there, I want to make sure the tires are going to be wearing kind of even. And we're qualifying, so of course we're going to be using those right sides a lot more than we were on the left. So, all right, Busch just pulled a decent lap there.
Finish this lap. We'll head back in.
But it looks like we're going to be on top. I think we're going to get the Coors Light Pole Award. Let's see if we did. Yes, we did. All right. That's important here, because realize these guys are 75%. They're not going to be messing around. You're going to see that, what I'm talking about. They're not going to be screwing around at all. So you saw earlier from what guys are in the chase and which ones aren't. Have a look-see here. You've got Kyle, Jeff, Trevor Bain, Jimmy Johnson. So Kyle, Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Clint Boyer, Dale, Casey, all those guys, Matt Kenseth in the chase, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, those guys aren't messing around. Kurt Busch is even in the mix. So we need to be on our game today. So let's just be smart with racing any kind of lap traffic and really, really work on our pit stop game. We've got to do it. So let's get out there and see what happens, guys. Alrighty, starting on the inside of Kyle Busch. I'm telling you, these guys are tough. I know they are. Let's try to get a good start here. I'm nervous. All right, there we go. Try not to spin the tires. Protect our inside from Jeff Gordon in the beginning.
At your door up top.
Be fast on our shifts, like so. Race them all the way down into turn 1.
Check your outside.
Yep, watching it. Protecting the inside line. Car's a little loose in traffic right now. Watch Jimmy. Watch Jimmy. He's getting really, really racy right there. All right, let's try to find a groove here in the beginning of the race. We've got a fast car today. Let's show them.
Cover your outside.
Let's show them that's the truth.
Car up high.
All right, we're racing up here to the big boys in the front.
Car outside. At your door. You're good low.
And Jimmy Johnson's got a really strong car there. Shown in the beginning. Got to run on Gordon. Let's try to take it down. Let's try to lead some laps today.
Closing up top. He's coming on the outside.
We're going to be using a lot of tires today because we're racing for position. You can see these guys aren't screwing around. They're fast.
We're outside you.
They're 75%. They're going to be a little more difficult than you would think.
Stay down.
Staying down here. Got to run on Gordon. He kind of made a mistake up there on the top side.
Check your outside.
Yep, we're good.
Got one working the top.
Working the top. Who is it up there?
Outside.
Not sure who that is. Ooh, Jimmy Johnson. Okay. Keep at it here.
Car high.
We're not running away with it today, I'm telling you. We're going to have to fight for this position. We're going to have to be good on our pit stops, all that good stuff.
Still outside.
There we go. Kyle made a little bit of a mistake there. We'll take that. Stay in the middle.
Around. Outside.
Yep.
On your right side.
I know he's there.
Cover your outside. Car outside. At your door.
Well, I'm not going to cover the outside. I want to go up into him. I'm covering the low line that Jimmy was getting there. There we go. Let's get that clean air. That's what we need. Run our line. We need to.
Car 3 back.
Like I said, we got to get up there in front, run this clean air, and run our line. Our line's so important.
Still with you. 3 back. Coming low.
Yep, Jimmy's getting a little bit of a run there on the bottom. That's fine. He's making me use my stuff up. We're bottoming out there through turn 4. That'll change over time.
We having fun out there?
Yep. Boy, that was a fun start, I tell you what. We had to race for that to get first. Now we need to go into conserve mode. We need to start conserving our car. Even if that means letting Jimmy Johnson get close to our bumper, we've got to do it. It's so important to know when to race your car and when not to. And that's what we're doing. Just going to execute, save fuel, and save our tires. Find a good line that, is good on the tires.
Car 2 back.
Nope, Jimmy's getting a little run, so I'm going to get a little more racy than that. I don't want him to pass us, obviously, because we're racing, but also, if he's faster than us, I'll let him go. I'm not going to, spend all day using my stuff up. Yeah, I'm going to let him go by here.
Clear left.
Nope. He didn't have enough there. Our line's still tracking a little bit faster than him, so that's good. Let's just stay on top of it. Let's be smart today. This is what we've, this is all this, everything we've learned from, playing this game in this season is all coming down to this now. We're in the chase, and
Clear down low.
middle line seems to be working pretty good for us. We're faster than Jimmy, and I don't have to use my stuff very much doing that. That's a really good thing.
We can do this all day.
Track's a little bumpy on the front stretch. I'm feeling it in the wheel.
Car inside, just looking.
Yeah, he can look all he wants. He's not going to make any move.
behind.
Not yet, at least. I don't think he's going to go on the outside. Gonna make me race him down the back. Which is fine. It's all right, Jimmy.
Approaching your rear.
Yeah, I know he's there. I'll see him. But see, this is what I love. I love the challenge, the thrill of having
You're
to
all
deal
clear.
with these guys on your back all the time while you're, worried about your pit stop
Far inside.
and conserving fuel. It's that's what it's all about. And we need to find
Watch
out
your
when
rear.
when they're gonna pit today and when we're gonna pit. We're gonna pit probably right
You're
around
clear.
lap 25, 27, right in there. We're gonna have to be on our. We can't screw up. We just can't screw up today. That's the number one thing. So let's just be smooth and just do what we're doing here. We're doing it right all the way. Nice and easy on the gas. We're using that fuel just a little bit here and there. Just keeping Jimmy right off of us. Because once we get back in traffic, if we get
that clean air. Keep
we
digging.
get past because we have worse tires than them or something and how we conserved
Three
our
back,
car,
coming low.
we're going to need all the power we can off of this car to get by those guys. Because you saw what we had to do in that restart.
Car outside.
The car
Trying
is
to get to
pretty
your corner.
fast
He's
on
charging.
oh man, yeah, they're charging
Car
big time.
outside.
Well, if he's going to be
Car
racy, then I'll let him
approaching
go. I'm not going to
Car at your door.
kill
Up top
myself
at your
over
door.
it, that's for sure. It's an endurance race more so
Right
than
side's
just a
clear.
few laps. So we're going to be smart and conserve the car and use the draft.
Car
And
in line
Earnhardt's
with
pretty
you.
fast too, Junior is.
Looking outside.
So I'm not going to
One
screw
outside.
his race up either,
Set him up. That's it.
Yep.
High side's clear.
Eyeside's clear. We'll go back up in the draft. And when we get in the draft, I can start pulling out all my power
Car
and not
two back.
have to use as much gas
Coming on the inside.
using that draft like that. But I also don't want Jimmy to run away from us. But it's all right if he
two
does,
back.
because I'm not giving in
Car
my
two
car
back.
everything it has right now.
Go
That's for
behind you.
sure. We need to be smart. And that's the thing. When you have a fast car, even in real life, these guys, you got to realize they're only using like
Car two back.
75% of their car.
Car
Like
two
they're
back.
giving it,
Bunch of mirrors coming up
75%
fast.
throttle,
Watch your
or
outside.
they're coming out of the gas a lot earlier.
Clear on the
Because that's
outside.
what racing's all about, oval racing. It's about, fuel mileage and pit stops and all that and all the pit strategy involved. So we're just going to let Jimmy take it in the front for a little bit and then
Car closing on your
reward, I
outside.
know.
Clear high.
But we're also going to be smart. We're losing our
Looking
tires a
inside.
little bit there, and I
One
think
down low.
Kyle knows that. He's gonna jump on that unless I can.
Low side's clear.
I'm gonna have to race these guys right now. I'll tell you that right now. They're starting to get more
Coming on the
aggressive.
outside.
And this is the chase race, so I'm not gonna just, let
Clear up high.
them blow by us.
On your bumper.
We're racing them. So yes, we are using our car
you're
quite a
outside.
bit right now.
He's coming high. Car
Yeah,
up top.
he can come out. Man, look at
Car
Boyer
low.
came out of nowhere there.
Car up
Got a
top,
fast
just
car.
looking.
Oh man, up at top.
Car
Oh,
underneath.
watch it.
3 wide.
Oh,
Three
I don't know
wide,
how I
you're in the
saved it.
middle.
Jesus, guys.
Inside.
Fuck.
4 wide.
Oh, I don't know how I did that. 4 wide? You gotta be kidding me.
Car outside.
All right,
At
let's
your
settle
door.
back in. Settle back in. Holy
top.
cow, my nerves are going.
Left side's clear.
I don't know how that happened. Let's calm down.
You're doing great, man.
Let's recuperate.
High side. 3 wide.
Here comes
2 outside.
Keselowski. 3 wide.
1 outside.
Man. My right side tires, they're beating us on that all the
Coming on
way.
high side. Car outside.
Yeah, I know he's there. I hear him.
Good low.
Alrighty.
Car up top.
We're going to have to figure out how to do something here with these guys.
Car outside you.
Because what we're doing, conserving.
Car outside.
Come on, guys. You
Door.
can't do this
Car
shit
3
now.
back.
Or they're going to start checking up really hard. Well, it looks like the
Clear
whole
right.
line did.
He's right on you.
And look at Jamie McMurray.
He's charging.
Yeah, he's charging. He's got a fast car.
Car 2 back. Clear.
Using more tires. Using more tires. Man, we washed up. What is going on with our car today? I don't know.
Car outside.
And yes, you can use that bottom lane here.
One
You can go
outside.
below the white line.
Keep it low.
You can't go below a yellow line, but you can use the white. You can use the apron there. A lot of guys do.
Got a car closing on your outside.
We had to. I wanted to give him room. I wanted to screw around. We're coming up on lappers, so we're coming on lap traffic. It's going to slow these guys down, but it's also a good thing because we're going to be able to catch them pretty good. But man, they are making me use my car now. I'll tell you that right now.
Watch your rear.
Watch Truex.
Stay on the bottom.
He really jumped out of the gas, and we caught Jimmy again.
He's coming high.
A little bit of a change of events here, as you can see.
Got one working the top.
That was Kurt Busch on our back. Whoa, there it goes. Somebody's pitting or something. I don't know what's going on there. Holy shit. All right, they're pitting. We're not pitting yet. Oh my God. I told you guys this is going to be a tough race today. And we weren't lying. But we're running top 5. That's good. That's really good. I know we have a top 5 car, and if we don't have a top 5 car, we definitely have a car to win the race today, so. Okay, they're going to be pitting, looks like. Let's try to do it. Do it. Really smart on our pit stops today. Slow it down.
Let's get plenty of fuel in there. We want to get some fresh tires on.
Yep, some fresh tires and fuel. Fill that fuel up and 4 tires. That's all we need. Track bar. Happy with it. Let's not change a thing. No adjustments. Happy with the car. Let's just be smart. Whew. My God, my hands are shaking a little bit from trying to make that decision to pit when these guys did, and to do it without speeding or making the commitment line. Holy cow, they aren't screwing around. Head in the game. Chase race, buddy. All right, here we go. Careful here. Go into second gear right away. I know we have to. Look at Jimmy Johnson spinning his tires coming out of the pits, too.
Car right behind you.
I'm getting on the track, guys. You're nuts. I'm not staying down there. That's where it's loose. All right, let's get up to speed before these guys start coming so we can stay out of the cycle. But we've got 4 fresh tires. We can rock it around this track right now, I'll tell you that. And we're going to do exactly that. Man, look at us bottoming out. Little loose. But you know what? It's loose enough to be fast, so that's good.
Keep rolling.
I am, man. Gonna give it everything I got. Back into the gas, easy here. Watch the front so we don't lose the car. It's really starting, like I said, it bottoms out a lot under green tires. This setup does, but it's a fast setup, so can't complain too much there. There it is, bottom out a little bit in that turn as well. I feel it in the wheel too when it does that. So
ready to go. 3-0.
30 laps to go. I think we can do it. We were smart enough. We conserved a lot of fuel. I think we can do it. I think we can go all the way.
Clear low.
Clear low. Look at that, baby. Right in the front. That's what we want. That was a good round of green flag stops. I mean, look at that. Look at the jump we have on these guys. So while we do, we're going to conserve fuel. So much conserving fuel. I think that's Kurt Busch coming for us back there in second. So we're just going to keep him at bay. And I know what you're saying. You're like, why? Why are you conserving? They're coming. We have to conserve fuel because we're only going to have one stop because it's going to be right down to the wire. I'll tell you that. With it being 53 laps like this and the way that the tires wore that last time and the way the fuel was, I'm concerned about that. So I really, really want to save fuel where I can, but I also don't want him to pass us, you know. Let's get around Landon Castle here. There you go, buddy.
Right's all clear, bud.
Right's all clear. Come back up so I can run my line. It's important to get back up there on the high line so I can actually run the line that, you know, I've qualified in, that I'm comfortable with, and I can get my rhythm with. Because Kurt Busch is coming.
We can do this all day.
Yes, we can. Which is all right with me. He's dealing with Landon Castle right now. Allows me to get a little bit more of a lead on him so I can conserve the car. Save fuel, save fuel, save fuel. That's what I'm doing. I'm letting out of the gas a lot earlier and watch how much gas I give it back through the corners, saving, you know, little bits where I can. What it's all about. Oh, seconds Marcos Ambrose now. Okay. He just passed Kurt Busch. And so did Truex Jr. And there's Michael Waltrip. Go around him.
Clear up top.
Clear up top. Get my line. Yeah, this car, it runs pretty decently on the bottom. I think we can run faster in the middle, but I don't want to use my stuff up by holding that middle line. But towards the end of the race, we might shift up to a mid to high line, depending through 3 and 4 at least. 1 and 2, you got to kind of stay in the bottom, but through 3 and 4, we might shift our line a little higher. I'm just keeping Marcos Ambrose at bay right now and watching and conserving my fuel. My gosh, they're giving me a run for my money. I'll tell you that right now.
Nice and smooth. You're way out in front. Use that clean air.
Yep, using the clean air to our advantage.
You're inside.
And that's another thing. When you get out in front, the reason why you can pull away from those guys is because your car is getting clean air. What that means is we're not getting dirty air. We're not getting the turbulent air off of these cars, you know, that we're chasing, or, you know, you're chasing after. So those guys back there, they're not going to be as fast as me because of that. In some cars, setups, depends on what it is. Some, you know, need clean air to run at their best, and some, you know, do decent in dirty air. It just depends on the setup. But I am conserving fuel. Save. I don't want to have to make another pit stop. Or, you know, if we get a caution, that would be cool, but, you know, you never know. This track is a green kind of track. It's not really seeming like we're going to get any cautions. I've got to say, other than, you know, the AI checking up for the pit stops. Oh, they're pitting again, so we need to save fuel. What I'm saying is that these guys, you're going to have to, I don't even know, I lost track of what I was talking about because they're pitting again, and I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do.
Heading to the pit.
All right, Cole Witt's going to go into the pits here. So the guys are going to pit again. I'm concerned about what Marcos Ambrose is going to do, and he's in 3rd. Well, look at Larson moving up into 4th. And I absolutely love Kyle Larson, guys. Like, this year, in my opinion, he's like the next Jeff Gordon. He is awesome. That kid, first year in NASCAR, just amazing. I mean, yeah, their team was upset because they didn't get the chase, but it's like, really, it's his first year in NASCAR, and, you know, in the Sprint Cup Series, and they're, you know, you can't be upset you didn't get the chase. It's like,
okay, 20
it's amazing that they had an option to even be in the chase. Like,
car approaching your rear.
Okay, Truex Jr. starting to say hello to me. Ooh, I had
He's clear.
Yeah, my car bottomed out a little bit there, and she got a little squirrely on us. So let's take it easy here. Save fuel.
He's charging.
Let him charge. I'm not worried about it. Because I'm not using full power. I don't know if you guys know that. We're using 75.
Now. We can't afford to drop position.
But they are too.
We having fun out there?
They aren't giving it everything they have. I mean, you know, you'll hear him. He'll be like, he's charging. Yeah, that's whenever he's racing. He wants me to use my shit up. Well, I'm not falling for that one. Because I can see right now, based off of the tire wear and just kind of knowledge of knowing how much fuel we're burning, you know, we're lap 35, 53. In the last 10 laps, it's going to get interesting. I have a feeling. Keep an eye on that. Really conserved there. But they are too. I mean, before you saw them, they were really flying up on us, but they're conserving. That or they're going to pit. He might be pitting. And I kind of wish we would have known if like the spotter should tell you, you know, like, you know, second place is pitting or something, so we would have an idea of when to pit. But if they go into pit, we're going to pit. We might just lap them and then do everything we can at the end to try to stay out ahead of them. I don't want to hear that fuel beep, that's for sure. And we've got quite a few laps left to go, so. Well, not terrible. amounts of laps, but you know what I mean. So use this. I was going to use the draft of him, but nah, screw it.
Stay down.
Give him a lot of room. More than what he actually needs. But that lap traffic's going to hold him up so I can conserve even more fuel. There we go. Let's get back onto our line we were racing before. Don't want to change that if we don't have to. Okay, I just don't want to see Truex go diving in. All right, he went the lapper. He just went in. But Truex hasn't.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I know. We're just staying smooth out here and hitting our marks. Driving smooth as we possibly can. This is the chase race, man. No screwing around. No rookie mistakes like we've made so many in the past. But wow, what a difference the steering, just that unlocking that magic of the steering lock. It's really made me enjoy this game more again because the car's more controllable. I always had a problem with the AI is already kind of inconsistent as it is. But when you have a car that's kind of out of control and you don't feel like you have control of the car, it's bad. It's not fun. You're not having a good time doing that.
Keep it low.
Yep,
Clear
keeping it
right
low.
side.
Getting around Mr. Yealy here. Truex, are you still staying out?
Clear right.
He might be pitting this time. We'll watch, see if he drops in. Nope, he's staying out. I'm conserving, man. Come on.
Doing great. Nice and steady. Sacrifice is way back.
Yep, good. And guys, I'm not giving it 100%. Like, I don't. You saw in the beginning of the race and in the middle, like, those guys they're racy. They're not.
The guy behind is starting to get close.
Yeah, I know. I really, really want to watch myself in this lap traffic. I don't want to make a stupid mistake, So I'm going to stay to the.
3 back.
Here he comes. I'm going to stay in the middle lane. I don't know if we were clear low yet. Yeah, we are. Okay, here he comes. See.
On your rear.
So now he's like, all right, let's do this, Jeff. Let's race.
Outside.
And I'm fine with that.
3 wide, 2 high.
3 wide. Wow. Casey Mears and Almirola there. Are racing me pretty good. 3 wide. Alrighty.
At your door up top.
It's all right.
Clear.
Just hit my marks now.
Okay.
All right.
You.
He dived in, so we might have to do the same.
No one's going to touch you out here today.
One more pit
Right
stop.
side's clear.
Or we can just stay out and see if we can make it on fuel. I don't know if we can. I don't think we can. Look at, they're all pitting with 10 to go.
Clear.
We're gonna have to
Once
pit.
you're inside.
I have a feeling. Let's just stay out for now.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
Yeah, everybody's pitting. Look at my tires though. I don't know if I've conserved enough for 10 laps, and I don't want to risk it. This is a chase race, I'd rather, do it right and get 5th place than screw up and get 40th. You know what I mean? So let's be on our game here.
Watch your outside.
Let's pit.
Closing
Pitting
up
this
top.
time, pitting this time.
He's coming on the outside. Clear high.
Slow down, baby. Slow down. Slow down.
It's too fast, man. Check
Yeah,
up.
slow
Check
up.
up.
We're gonna go
I think-
4 tires. We might as
think
well
we're fine.
clear up.
Think we're fine.
Standing by. The crew's on
Tires
the
and fuel
wall.
only. Tires and fuel only. God, I was really slowing down. I don't want to make a mistake, man. Fill it up. 15-second stop. Let's do it. I would say we could have gone with 2 tires, but
Okay, guys,
we need
get
4.
ready.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to wheel the hell out of this car at the end. Let's just hope we didn't get a penalty. Man, that would just ruin our day. Come on, baby, come on. Let's be smart exiting because the AI, Michael J, and it out of here is so bad.
You're 1 lap down.
I'm at lap down. Oh, Keselowski hasn't pitted yet. That's why. Let's get back out on the track here.
Looking low.
All right, Newman, go
Coming on the
by.
high side.
So
Nice,
Ambrose
all clear,
is number
bud.
3. Keselowski has not pitted. There's no way he could have pitted yet. We've got 4 tires. Let's just burn it up right now. Let's do this. Oh, man.
7 to go.
Well, we didn't get a speeding penalty. Thank God. That could have been bad for us. But I was really trying to get the car slowed up, and I had gotten that grass. When you hit that grass, you just don't have the speed. Yeah, Keselowski, you're going to have to pit, man. I guarantee it.
Are up high.
If these AI guys are pitting, then you're going to be pitting.
Still outside.
Man, look at Newman's hard to get by. I mean, like, these guys don't screw around.
Right.
But they're conserving their car, too, on these longer races.
6 to go.
I have a feeling 6 laps to go. And Keselowski's going to be going in the pits any minute. Or any second. And we're going to have to pass him while he's coming out of the pits. Because I don't think Keselowski pitted. I'm pretty sure he didn't. There we go. Man, the car gets so squirrely when it bottoms out like that on these green tires. Come on, baby.
5 to go.
I haven't even seen Keselowski yet. No idea where he's at. But I'm giving the car everything she's got right now, I'll tell you that. Rocket sled on rails. Fast, fast, fast. Come on, baby.
4 to go.
4 to go.
Clear up high.
Woo-wee. And this thing is just, it drives so much different on green tires, on fresh tires. Just so much different. But you know, even if Keselowski beat us in the pits today, second place. Let's bring it home, man.
Stay down.
Staying down.
Right's clear.
All clear. Come back up to Josh Wise.
Go.
Holy cow. This is some intense racing, man. Wise, come on, man.
Right
Careful.
clear.
I was giving him room, and he kind of came down in the middle of the track there. I think Keselowski get the upper hand on us. He's going to have to pit. He hasn't already. I don't see him in there yet. Oh, he did pit. Look, we're catching him. 39 seconds. He's pitting now. That's what he's doing. Because we're catching him. We are catching him. Yep. He pitted.
2 to go.
There he is right there. Whoo! Talk about pit stops there, buddy. We're going to be at the white flag. He was going to run out of fuel. I'm not letting up. Those guys are catching up. I see Truex back there. That's how you do it, baby. That is how you do it, guys. All about that pit strategy, doing it right. Not screwing up. White flag, guys. First chase race,
Whatever
too.
you're doing, you just keep doing it.
If we win, we're in to the next grid. So, looking forward to that. Let's just be smart here. No mistakes. Do what we've done all day, man. How about that? 4-second lead on Keselowski at the end of the day. Thank you, everybody. We did amazing. Amazing job today in the pits. Woo! Yeah! Yes!
Great job, man. Great job. Same great driver. Just another day in victory lane.
That's what I'm talking about,
Awesome
man.
job, little buddy.
That's what I'm talking about. Woo! That was fatiguing. Those guys were tough today. Holy cow. My heart's still racing. I was like, man, Keselowski's gonna beat us. He's gonna beat us out of the pits. But man, we got that 4-second lead just through the pits. In just executing today. We did amazing. So, holy cow. Fastest lap today went to Jimmy Johnson. So Brad K, Martin Truex Jr., Marcos Ambrose, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson, all those guys. Those are all Chase guys. So Earnhardt Jr. I mean, those guys are definitely holding their own. That's for sure. Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth, Kevin, Greg Biffle, AJ, Paul, KCE, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Byron Vickers there. And McMurray, he's not in the chase. Some of those guys. Joey Logano was in the chase 25th. He had a bad race. Clint Boyer, he was in the chase too. He did bad. Stenhouse and Ruderman, Gilliland, Colwitt, Mike Waltrip. I don't see anybody else in the chase back here. Nope. Well, there you have it. In 43rd, Josh Wise. Well, he tried. 4 laps down. Just bad race for him all the way around. Guys, I hope you enjoy this series. If you do, hit the like button. I make these extra long for you guys because we're doing the chase races now for that reason. So I know not everybody's going to watch the whole thing, and I understand that. But those you guys that do stick through it to the end, this is the reason why I do it for you. What an awesome weekend we had. Just it all came together. The car setup, getting that track bar exactly where I needed it. And I want to thank Delta Force Racing for the package, for the car setup. It's just what an awesome streak we've had. That's 2, and that's what we need to continue into the chase. So that's gonna do it for us, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Take care.